Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to see the next guest who is in our studio at COP28. Let's find out.
Now joining us right here at DXB Today COP28 studios are UAE-based climate strategists and authors who have actually launched something quite special right here at COP. So let's find out a little bit more. Nahla, Farah, please tell us a little bit more and welcome.
Thank you for inviting us.
So tell us, you've launched something quite special, I hear. So tell us a little bit more about it.
So the book is called Mission Zero.
Okay.
It's a book about climate change for the younger audience from 8 to 13 years old.
Amazing.
And the idea of the book is to make climate change really simple in a storytelling format for the younger audience.
Now, I absolutely love that, especially with this COP being so accessible to families and the first ever COP that's open to families. Why to kids? Why did you address the book to children?
They're the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're the leaders of tomorrow. We need to bring them up to speed, and we need to involve them in the conversation just like us. They're the stewards of the planet.
Yeah, absolutely. And have you seen a dialogue with children right here at this COP28? What's been your experience so far?
It has been very positive. We just had our book launch. There were a lot of young parents with children attending. So it was on the green zone specifically, so people can attend and connect. And it was really inspiring to see younger generation coming to COP28 with the aspire to talk about the books and hear what we had to say. So it was very positive.
So ladies, tell us a little bit more about the book.
So the book talks about food, energy and water, the relationship between these three components, and simplifies these concepts for the younger audience. That's the idea of the book. Also, we want to touch 10 million children's life through climate education by 2040. So that's the vision of the book that we wanted to bring together.
Yeah. So we brought in all the examples in the UAE that are quite innovative, and the solutions that are being that is in the region that will tackle everything in terms of energy, water, and food security.
Incredible. And what has it meant to you launching your book right here at COP28?
Amazing. Amazing. It just means it's the best platform we can ever reach everyone, reach the globe, you know, from the UAE to the world. Children education matters, and climate education matters.
And I hear Dr. Jane Goodall gave you a quote for your book. Yeah. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, well, Dr. Jane is my personal. I mean, I loved her, I've idolized her, and it's an honor to have a quote from her. It's actually a great endorsement for us. It just gives us credibility, and it will resonate very much with the kids because all of us don't know Dr. Jane. You know, she's played a very impactful part in our lives.
One additional point is that a race to zero and race to resilience are the two big concepts that surrounds COP28. So this is the first book in the region that talks about regional case studies related to food, energy and water, to inspire the young mind on these two big challenges, race to zero and race to resilience.
What an incredible place to kind of launch it. And Nahla and Farah, first we want to celebrate you and congratulate you for doing this right here in Dubai, and you're both based here. So thank you very much for being with us today.
It's our pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodness, there's just so much happening at COP28. Now, looking around for entertainment at COP28, we went down to the Green Zone at Expo City to witness climate musical Alia in Terraland, here to reshape humanity's impact on the climate. Check this out.
The story of Alia is about a young woman who explores the impact of human beings on this planet. And she goes on a very impactful journey where she meets multiple characters, including a rapping orangutan and a singing octopus, who guide her on her way to make better decisions. The main message of this production is that we as individuals can make a choice to make a difference. We have the power in our hands to make choices every single day that can have a direct impact on the planet. It has taken the work of a big team, the Terra Education team, 8 months to bring this spectacular show together. It includes originally written scores, script, beautiful sustainable set pieces and original costumes.
So what's amazing here in our musical is we are bringing the message across all ages, especially with the kids. And what's good here is the kids at a young age will realize that they have to be more aware of the social environment and what's happening to our climate. And they're doing this, they are watching a musical, they're enjoying.
Make sure to come see our musical spectacular premiering at COP28 but continuing for the Winter Festival during December at Expo 2020 site. We will have 2 showtimes on the 11th and the 12th at 4:30 and 5:45 during COP, and then we will have ticketed shows during Winter Festival City.
It's all happening down at the Expo City COP28. Now it's about that time. Lovely, Nimi. We need to test.
We do.
Really quiz.
Oh no.
I saw James's face drop
No one
as
mentioned this.
he realised what was happening. We're doing DXB in 60, James. You're familiar, but this time round we switch things up because it's all about you. So I'm going to ask as many questions as I can in 60 seconds, and you answer them as quick as you can. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. If you weren't in the events industry, what kind of work would you be doing?
Airline pilot.
Wow, okay. One thing you cannot live without.
Tea.
Okay. PG?
Deadly.
Okay. Your motto in life and work?
Gosh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Just keep working harder.
Your hidden gem right here in Dubai?
That's even harder.
Where do you love to go?
Where do I? JBR Beach. That's where I live. It's
Lovely.
close.
Yeah. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be?
Invisibility.
Okay. A book you're reading at the moment?
I am reading a book by Dom Jolly called The Downhill Walker,
Okay.
which is a walk through Lebanon.
Wow.
Downhill.
I can imagine, yeah. Top series you've watched this summer?
Oh gosh, The Crown. Oh, the summer. I'm a Crown addict, I'm afraid.
Yeah, The Crown is very good.
yeah.
Any podcast recommendations?
None.
None. Most used app on your phone?
Oh, Apple Music.
And why Dubai?
I love it. It's been my home for 15 years almost
Wow.
now. There's nowhere better.
I kind of mirror that sentiment. I absolutely love it. James, thank you so much. That was your DXB in 60. I feel like we already know James so much.
I know.
But I've got so many more questions just after that.
please.
You know what I mean?
But for sure, we will be having James on again. Thank you again
I'd
so
love
very
to.
much.
Thank you for
James.
having me. It's been a
Thank you,
pleasure.
James.
Thank you.
Well, after the break, Dina will be catching up with a bright young mind who used animation to create awareness on climate action through her content platform, Weird and Wild. Plus, we've got a country singer in the studio that I'm excited to see. Stay tuned.